Abusia for a fresh trouble issue has come. Kevin telling the CC the all patchouli. Kevin telling the CC dear, oh, when you're ye. And ye easy. Obisuna can ye. O say one yoga, CC de ye BB. A year 2020, see a Becca ya Kevin tell could d a year JGB and no lawyers be at Temu. Na okodi omo atemu no chese de warranty eton eye Kevin Taylor so sese ada Kevin Taylor besi omaga ne mu no onyensi ho na yenso ni mu se bra na no na eye Kevin Taylor yen na yenim eye lawyer for adomocho chese ono another woman ya tese eye Kevin Taylor ye den aba omaga na oba ye ni den somni de bebre na afi echire aba na no ye Kevin Taylor chese boga abagana okopi mu court no ko hu eye lawyers ne judges na no ye Kevin Taylor beka say
na sem say sa arrest warrant na judge Eric Bafo assign 2020 so no Kevin Taylor bagana ye ncheno no or stress Supreme Court embo sakrata ningu na onya ne fa ahudi na afi wontimi mbra Ghana wa bra obeba amedi ne dwuma a police anase immigration anase bia na encheno ene judges makomako 5 omtena asem so Justice Senyo Jamafe, Justice Gabriel Simon Subari, Justice Philip Bright Mensah, Justice Ernest Jow omonetena asem no so na ne tintin titiem nyina se judges makomako 4 Eje Kevin Taylor 72 amomobile to egu ana do toso ana se ba ko de Justice Ernest Jow ese ono de obepese Kevin Taylor arrest warrant no still be maintained. Na Kevin Taylor no ba court o abon no smas a she ni suit o kotana ne kemu na ya otu ya okoya asemi aba bepim e wa Sempan FM 94.7 ana lawyer Philip Osebonsu a we dwumadi no echiame wona o mahen kwabena asante na obi kire mu semasa se Kevin Taylor adwen se asem no no a enye no a in fact obi ema deep analysis ema implications se Kevin Taylor kra no obetima bagana da be tama no nyamba Ghana embe file application o Supreme Court no ankasa no na obagana ekwan bes na no ofa ba among other things obi ema very very brilliant and interesting analysis am person obejebre na wati lawyer Philip Osebonsu host ekosi say e was Sempan from 94.7
for Moamonte, and that's the decision. You recall, in the year 2020, Justice Eric Cheba, who is currently a Justice of the Court of Appeal, in 2020, sitting as a High Court judge, and issues a bench warrant, for the arrest of Kevin Taylor, say Omra Court to come and show cause why he should not be punished for contempt of court. In that sense, ex facie curia contempt. In the contempt, there were the Nipaniwa court room before the judge, what committee contempt, and outside the court room, so what committee contempt. Into way ex facie curia, and you know outside the court. In the Justice Chamber for issues a bench warrant, In the Supreme Court, of course, there is the argument, until the certiorari application will be granted, our court never quash high court decision. The decision still stood. Inti if Kevin Taylor eba kromha timer na your friend is saying bench warrant was still in existence. Now was a police for channel, and as a name was a police for channel. It's an argument which is open, but the Supreme Court decision is Oma quash that whole decision. Matete, the argument about timer or chair, I didn't know chair ya na feina or they a seminal echo Supreme Court. I think there is a difference between an appeal and a judicial review. It is a uko case or lower court now lose, so I would say you have the right to appeal. In the appeal, it's a criminal case emranage the days I want to appeal. I think criminal case about 1 month. Say a civil or 3 months. And numpono you can still apply to court to seek leave for extension of time within which to file the appeal. It is our quite at the home. But also we know a judicial review, and there are cases from the court say for judicial review applications, especially if they will call about natural justice principles, say before say court ni be decided, lower court ni be decided no, yama hearing.
Yeah.
And it breaches the audio alterum partem rule, and only you can go any time to quash that particular decision. And I think that is what happened in this case.
So,
as to say,
the time to respond to charges now a ball no
bench warrant because I think the Supreme Court relied on the Republic versus High Court Land Division ex parte Kennedy Japan case, no, and Supreme Court rely on say omu free say the because our case now Honorable Kennedy Japan insulted High Court judge on TV allegedly, and now in respect of land litigation, and then the Supreme Court quash orders say the court no na more predetermined as no why na dwen awie in the nipa ne ba nanim kura na based on comment be a judge make you know why na dwen awie. In that same principle the court na adopt here in this particular case. I've not gotten the full way, you know, in the way a snippet on social media, but I think the real issue in this one and it's once the bench warrant was active, because ACC and the Supreme Court a ruling and no quashes a decision. Ain't from all these years and a bench warrant here active
until say be question.
So
by Chroma before say be question. So say
the state should have acted. The state where one some the okay.
Obi issue for why enka ho asem. Enkusiaga.
And that's where the real issue is. But as to time of filing the case, any the identity, there is no issue about it. Yeah, but let's see how it goes. I mean, that's
issue for na. But the way obi attempt the dia 10 year edos no emem no. Time. And it's so sad say when a dear temper and people can pen for pipe in a show much.
Yes.
A year time. From some travel to foot soldiers. The way I dim penny for them, it will crum her. Now, when I a dear Tamus no ye more.
Yes.
You ask yourself, so what kind of country any building? Is this a Ghana that we want? Is this a Ghana that we want?
Yes.
And I check your commenter a war stream ya say. It be a 10 years see.
Oh, sir, baby, spoof account. Baby, just
it will be beside say a year dianko. It is said you know being young, you want to be Kawasem. I better win in the
Pacratem. It's a subculture. I don't know where it's coming.
I don't know where it's coming from here to say. And then now most of me I don't know. And I said the Padudo na airport. So you ask yourself, say, oh my no sani a pet. No more yen yen to be to be a dear. Yamana mo. No question.
We are Centurion near Becca, so we bold journalists.
Who know dimpenny for
we didn't penny for how? Yes, we bold journalists.
Nobody man penny see one no poor man penny. And I ask myself, say, maybe I think say I'll say a sacco back be na sa mra ya president go for the peso no ya 20 jana you free one me
criminal libel
that is what be because intimi say intimi nkoso sa
the challenge
intimi nkoso sa
the challenge there crown say unse sisia no you have rights in law obetimi akokot to go and vindicate into Send panic cast, even in the absence of the criminal libel, no send panic cast and a defamatory. You can issue way against the person for defamation. First, what happened is the person might go to jail for publishing untruth and you baby free. But when the person defames you, there you can take the person to court. Still, and you have right to
the deal too much. Are you too much, Obi? Are you too much?
And I think the state should not be seen condoning
such acts.
That is my only worry in all of this. The state should not be seen condoning Saniaman.
How can we live in a country now? Akwada omo brenu babia. O high dying. Ni fiura kura etu no.
Yes.
But otimi koto data to Ghana citizens no the social media no depend mu a wobone bra atem all because oya amanyosem. All because oya amanyosem. All because obi a kira adwena oni pa akora adwene enhia. It was so dinner time.
I don't understand Sadi and say Obi maintains Obi can't some na say uni ni pan and
so dinner time.
They think say at him the DNA result. I mean, because if you have an opinion on the issue, state your opinion.
State your point. Let your argument be superior to the panel. Ya okani against ampa. Ya obi would your okay at is it here. Na dia ni atem di na bra ni ejina TV so. And the media commission are toothless. SM for the TV new radio so hey diatem media commission to me nyare. No better answer obemo obi enye sekadura e dia so kwa kwache no. Obi so tell you ask us it sa institutions ye twa maka so munye den. O mine fapem. Ghana fapem. Eye nidie ni oboye wo mampani ene nkwada. Amanfo take a medium. Yeah, ye name the rich. And now you saw a sample from me. We cannot count the number of people listening or watching on social media. No bit the TV so now you say, oh dear Tamsa, near media commission penia, but so many so biting sika and chanaka. Not why day.
And I'm also
near media, you want radio station, TV station, penfua, yet because you encounter. Ye ni ono na tem. O papa ni di na tem. Etu you okay? Na be kona pani be na control room. Na ni dwuma ni na odi atem no more fire. Then you ask yourself, what kind of country are we building? Se me ni obi nya de se di na tem. Asa obi akasa kwese se make sense.
I think we have to be responsible as citizens. I mean, maybe I'm a we all have a role to play in the development we seek. Inti mama yenya responsible. The country, we don't have time, sir. You need time. Inti we don't have to waste precious airtime on new man. You need time. We also speed at other countries. Fortunately, other countries don't want new man be a yeni. Because we don't have the benefit of big population. The population is well, it all they compare Nigeria, they compare even Kenya. Well, Kenya is 60 million plus. And the things they can do with their population, we don't have. You know, and meanwhile, Africans, over countries are the world. Ghana, and we have to do the things that are necessary. And that's why I decided, say, we should lift the conversation, because in the entertainment space, you know, it was huge potential at the mind as of mine. The entertainment space, the potential it can give us is unimaginable. But you reduce the entertainment space to unnecessary controversy. And as a entertainment bloggers, nene journalists, be interviewer, when you key player bit says Tomboy, and Miss G ni we one and a half. A filing nolly prosecutor in yet another case.
Okay.
In his statement by nolly prosecutor, the Republic versus Kwabena Dufo and 7 others. The Honorable Attorney General has today entered a nolly prosecutor in the case of the Republic versus Kwabena Dufo.